back with us. We love Congressman Byron Donalds from House Budget. He's always got great insights. So now, Democrats want even more surveillance powers for the IRS. They're going to turn the IRS into real estate appraisers and bank appraisers to figure out the unrealized run-up in paper gains of assets owned by billionaires to tax that, even if the house or stock is not even sold yet, regardless of whether they even sell those assets. So this is going to create probably double the size of the IRS.
First of all, it's always good to be with you. Good to be back. The Democrats are crazy. I have no idea what they're even talking about. For people who do not understand, and you laid out a great explanation, unrealized gains are quite simple. Depending on the value from one year to the next, it creates your unrealized gain. The reason why it's unrealized is because you haven't sold the asset. You don't have the cash. And when you get the cash is when you actually have to pay the taxes. So here's the question I have for Janet Yellen. Let's say I have Apple stock this year, and next year they kick this in, and because of Joe Biden's idiotic policies, the value of Apple stock goes down, but I had to just pay the tax. Are you going to cut me a check from the U.S. Treasury? Is the IRS going to get me my money back? Is Joe Biden going to pay me back for the money he stole from me? The answer is no, he will not do that. And why won't he do that? Because he's trying to steal the money from me before I get a chance to earn it. Now, that's how ridiculous this is.
They're saying they're going to do this first for 700 billionaires, right? That they're going to try to do that, to aim it at billionaires. But, you know, Nancy Pelosi, let's roll on this soundbite because they're basically, as you point out, they want to tax theoretical interests, theoretical gains, rather, before the asset is even sold. What about the carried interest? What about eliminating step-up basis? So watching it, you're right. Nancy Pelosi is warning this wealth tax could go higher because it only covers 10% of their spending that they claim they need. They could easily aim this at the middle class. You're right, Congressman. Watch this.
What is that alternate way? Is it a billionaire's tax? Is it a minimum tax for corporations?
Is, shall we say, has an appeal, but it doesn't produce that much money.
Okay.
Because the bill is not written yet, we hope it will be written today and introduced tomorrow. Only then can the Joint Tax Committee evaluate what it brings in. We anticipate $250 billion, but we need closer to $2 trillion. So we have other things.
So they only have 10%. It's not even written yet. And she's telling the media to sell it, and they only have 10% of it covered. Right? And they think the wealth tax is going to do it. This is a stretch. The Constitution only allows for a taxation of income, and that was even problematic, not wealth. And they claim their spending costs zero, and they want the IRS to start doing this. What do you say?
What I say is Nancy Pelosi let the cat out of the bag, and I hope the American people remember this. This is never about taxing the rich because there's not enough money amongst the rich to go get all of your money. You got to get everyone. You have to go get the middle class. And what they're trying to set up is to be able to go after pension plans. Because if you go after pension plans, then you might be able to come up with the money that you're looking for. Because most stock purchases, most holds of stock interests are held by pension plans in the United States and frankly around the world. But this just shows the ludicrousy of this plan. They're scrambling to find money for their radical spending. But here's the real story. There's not enough money that Washington can take to fund the things that they want to spend money on. And that's why they lie to us constantly saying this isn't going to cost anything. It won't cost the politicians. It'll cost every American.
You know, they also want to track $10,000 in annual aggregate transactions in bank accounts, investment accounts, and loans. Most taxpayers do that in less than a year. I mean, so that's a problem too. I mean, it's 10,000 total. And the Biden's controller nominee wants all bank accounts housed at the Federal Reserve. Congressman, that's like surveillance on steroids. By the way, people don't become millionaires and billionaires in 10,000 increment of transactions. And they make like the wage earners are exempt from this. Well, guess what? The wage earners already have their wage income reported to the IRS. So that was phony too. You know what I mean? So this, Congressman, what they're doing is patently absurd and wrong. It's an invasion of privacy. And if they go after billionaires, they're going to go after the middle class with that wealth tax. What do you say? Final word.
You're absolutely right on that as well. They're going to go after everybody. This whole thing of $10,000 is to make hardworking men and women think it won't apply to them. But I want to tell them the truth. If you have inflows and outflows out of your account up to $834 a month, you will be trapped into the IRS's web. This is a lie. This is a scam. We're being deceived. Call your congressmen and your members of the Senate. Tell them to vote no on this package. It's the worst thing for our economy. And why would you trust Joe Biden to do anything? He's been wrong on everything he's done, and it's only been 9 months.
All right, Congressman Byron Donalds, thanks for joining us.